What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today for you guys, Fortnite has a lot of places you can land. I mean, there's a lot of POIs on the map and a lot of smaller places you can land as well. But today I'm here to tell you the top 5 best drop spots of Fortnite Chapter 7. So let's start with number 1, which is going to be over here at this snowy mountain, and I'm going to go in a game and show you why. And this place is great to land at for multiple reasons. One of them being that you can get a really easy and low drop because of the way this hill is. It's really easy to go down right here and just snag one of these chests, which there are a lot of chests and a lot of different things you can loot over here. I'm going to put a chest counter on screen right now below my face cam so you guys can see the exact amount of chests that are here. Yeah, so there's a lot of chests, and that's not even all of them. There's also slurp barrels here as well that give you a decent amount of shield. One of the best things to just here by far is this launch pad, immediate mobility, and super good for the beginning of the game, along with another chest up here. And we're nowhere near done. If you want to, there's actually a few chests down in this area down here on some like cliffside edges and stuff like that you can go get. But we don't even need that. You should have a full inventory by the time we're done with the part that I'm about to show you. So sometimes chests can spawn down here, but if they don't, I would still recommend getting this rock if you're not playing zero builds, because it gives you like 90 mats. Same with all these other rocks down here. And just to clarify, these drop spots work for build mode and zero build. They are great for all game modes. It just got absolutely smoked. Bro, what am I watching right now? Alright, and now let's pop back up that chest counter because we have even more. There's even ammo boxes and ammo crates everywhere. Oh, and you thought we were done, didn't you? Yeah, not even close. Still have this entire little helipad over here. Even a job board supply drop thing over there. More slurp barrels if you even need them at this point. Then you go up here and there's an entirely different building with even more chests. So if you loot all of this up here and you loot this down here, that is how many chests you will get out of it. And I don't think we've ever had this small of a POI or a little area in Fortnite that it's ever had that many chests in such a small area. It's not even including the other place you can go loot if it's not already looted, which is this entire little bay area down here. You can loot all of this. There's another chest here. And there's so much more throughout here as well. Even a slurp truck over there, and a guaranteed spawn launch pad over there. And this drop spot seriously is one of the best drop spots we've ever had in Fortnite. Throughout every map ever. And a mythic boss spawns right down here from the hill. Kind of insane, actually. Now, there is one drop spot that could probably top that mountain. And that is going to be a hidden bunker right over here. Okay, so you want to drop down right on top here, or you can actually go down through the tunnel. This is right outside of Lethal Labs, so, you know, a lot of players do go there, so probably watch out for them. But you can loot this upper part right here, that usually some floor loot, and then you can come down here, make some of this. And you're probably thinking, what is the point of this? What is even here? Well, this is actually one of the greatest secret POIs we've ever had in Fortnite history. Giving us some seriously good loot and setting you up for a victory royale if you do the right steps. So what you're going to need to do is break these things over here. I'd recommend blocking everything off so other players can't get in while you're doing this. And then break this wall right here. It's going to take you down into a secret room with a bunch of pianos, a ton of metal, like a ton of metal. There's like 4 times the max amount of metal in here. The choral buddies will be singing, and there's 1, 2, but the third chest over here is guaranteed to be a legendary chest. There's also 4 slurp barrels right here. And after you've looted this and gotten max metal, you can go out of here straight through here, and then you can go into this tunnel. You can loot all this as well. Then after you've looted all that, there's a zip line over here that can take you over to this house, and you can loot all this as well. And if you're a competitive player and you like playing a little bit more sweaty, maybe in normal games or in tournaments, or maybe even ranked, zero build or build, this is definitely the drop spot for you because it gives you max metal, a guaranteed legendary chest, and a lot more good loot. But that is it for this POI and this drop spot, so let's head to the next one. And now the next POI you definitely want to land at if you're maybe just a casual player or maybe you really need some good loot. Is going to be Bumpy Bay. Now what you're going to do is you're not technically going to land at Bumpy Bay, you're going to land right next to it. There's a little house up here, a little hut thing that you can land at, which I would recommend. But if you can't get it because other players landed there like I just had happen right now, there are a ton of houses right here on this side that are incredible to loot. There's chests down there, there's shield barrels, and a bunch more. It's a very good POI. It's honestly a very good POI in general, well made and really fun. Now, I don't have much of a tutorial on how to loot this POI because it's sort of an entire POI and you can loot it however you want. I don't really have a loot pattern per se for this one. But the next one I definitely have a loot pattern for, and it's a pretty forgotten about POI to be quite honest with you. Okay, so the next POI is going to be right outside of Humble Hills, which is this hill right here. And it's actually the hill with the Battlewood sign on it. Now this gives you a ton of good loot over here, and I usually land over here, which gives you some good loot as well. And you gotta check this one bush right over here, because it always has a chest in it. Anyways, you can loot over there, and then you can come over here and loot all of this, which gives you a ton of metal from these fences, which is really good for endgame. And be sure to break this down, because it gives you another chest. Come on. Okay, now on to our next drop spot over at Classified Canyon, but it's not Classified Canyon, it's actually right next to it. Now this drop spot is for those NPC storyline lovers who love to see the storyline come back to Fortnite. The Rocket from Chapter 1 is here, the Visitor is here, Jonesy and Hope are here, and it's pretty good for loot as well. And there's a bunch of storyline quests you can do here, so if you're looking for XP, definitely go here if you haven't done those yet. Bunch of shield barrels, bunch of chests, it's a really good place to loot in general. A bunch of metal from these fences. Again, most of these POIs in Chapter 7 have really good metal. Then we have the Visitor Reality Unknown. You can talk to him about a bunch of different stuff for storyline quests and other stuff as well. And then here is the Chapter 1 Rocket on the Chapter 7 map. Pretty cool. But that's not all about this POI. You can loot down all the way through here, loot all of this stuff. There's even some stuff over there you can go loot, but I'm not going to go over. There's even a launch pad over here and a bunch more chests on this boat. And then after you're done looting all of this over here, you can go over to the actual main POI at Classified Canyon, which is Classified Canyon. And if there's anybody in here, you should have loot from looting over there, and you should be able to fight them off. I don't think there's anybody in here. I think they already left. Oh, sweet Jesus, they're still in here. That actually jump scared the frick out of me. So there are kids in here. They're actually down there. Now you can fly down right here, or you can go down through the other way with a zip line, but I'm going to go down right here. I'm going to land in here. And I am going to fight for this, actually. Hey, buddy. Should have stayed invisible longer, Predator. But you go over here, you hit this button, and you can open the door. Walk right in here. There's a legendary arc lightning gun right on the table. There's a bunch of legendary chests in here as well. Give you really good loot, honestly. All these chests. There's just a bunch of chests in here. There's like 3 in total. I think there might be 4, actually. 4 chests in total. And on top of all of that, the UFO from Chapter 2, Season 7 is in here with Peely as well. He might even be a storyline villain. We'll have to see. But that is it for this POI, and I still have one more to show you guys. So let's go to it. Okay, so you want to go down right above Interloop Labs. And now, obviously, all these players are going to glide down. They're going to try and get to the ground first, and they're going to try and beat you to the ground. But all you gotta do to beat them to the ground is just smack the Dark Voyager. And there you go. You're the first one on the ground, and you're the first one to get a gun. If you're lucky. Okay. You can get your weapons before they even touch the ground. Get some shield as well. And be on your way. They're still looting, and you already have weapons. You're taking shots at them. You're taking them out. And it's a very easy way to immediately hit the ground, get some loot, And I would recommend not doing what that kid just did, which is shoot the Dark Voyager, because now he's gonna get blasted to oblivion. Oh, hey, thickness. Hey, buddy. I sniff you, Jimothy. Ow. Don't shoot it like that. I'm taking you down with me, boy. Ah! It didn't even kill him. And that POI is not going to last forever. Interloop Labs, the Dark Voyager ship above Interloop Labs, is going to be disappearing in the next few weeks. Which means if you want to land there and get some wins, definitely do it before the season ends on March 18th. And if you guys want to see me do more videos about best drop spots, best loadouts, and best ways to play the game right now to get a win, let me know by leaving a like, subscribing, and turning on those post notifications, because I stream and upload daily. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope this video did help you guys out in getting a win. But I will be seeing you guys tomorrow for another incredible video. Peace.